regretting my decision. I only just started and I'm already puffed out. Blooming moomin. Oh, it's really warm as well. It's going to be a hot one today. Good morning! Now that I have been reminded how much I've been sitting on my backside making videos and how much I need to get out and move a bit more, oh, know who's in charge there, don't we? That's that. I want this spot, you need to leave.
Depending on what you read, this magnificent gorge was formed anywhere from 1.5 million years ago to 225 million years ago. And as I'm not a geologist, a scientist, or sadly a time traveller, I'm just going to say this. It's pretty old. There are two main theories as to why this gorge exists. The first is that it is a huge collapsed cavern, and the other, which appears to be the most commonly accepted now, is that it was caused by meltwater floods over a very long period of time. This happened during cold periglacial periods. The gorge is carved into Carboniferous limestone, which was impermeable during these cold spells because the ground was frozen solid with permafrost. This permafrost prevented water from flowing underground through the porous limestone, forcing it to flow on the surface. During brief summer thaws, huge floods of meltwater rushed over the surface, carving out the deep, steep-sided gorge. During warmer interglacial periods, the permafrost thawed and water was able to flow underground, creating the extensive cave systems for which Cheddar is also famous. The Cheddar Yo River, which once carved the gorge, now flows almost entirely underground, emerging from Gough's cave at the bottom of the gorge. However, I came across a rather interesting tale whilst I was researching this. Legend holds that the devil, finding the Mendip Hills too smooth, decided to dig a deep channel through them to spoil their beauty. According to one tale I discovered, he threw the soil and rocks he dug up into the sea, which became the islands of Flatholm and Steepholm, while another spadeful created the hill known as Brent Knoll. There is also a legend that these islands were caused by giants, so perhaps the devil had a little help.
I believe it was sometime in the 1700s. However, the primary source is a little bit confusing. But a wise man once said, you know that feeling you get when you're standing in a high place? The sudden urge to jump? I don't have it. Captain Jack Sparrow. What a legend. Okay, now that I have successfully faced my fear of heights, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we're going to be doing today. So I'm going to be doing that walk that you saw on the map. We're going to go all the way around the gorge, over there, all the way over to the other side, and then back to where I started. So I'm going to be doing a circular walk. I think it's about 3.5, 4 miles. So it's not actually really that long, which is fine because I'll probably spend lots of time just looking at the view, so that's not a problem. And in between, I'm going to stop off at a cafe down in Cheddar, and I'm going to meet a special guest. And along the way, naturally, there will be lots of history. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
This is Britain's largest gorge. Its highest cliff is 449 feet high, and the entire gorge is about 3 miles long. The path I am following circles the most dramatic part of the gorge.
Okay, so my friend might have to wait 5 minutes. Sorry, mate. They just opened it. We are definitely going up.
This wrought iron tower that I am climbing today was reopened in 2019 after a 2-year restoration project. Having originally been opened in 1936, it needed extensive work. However, the very first tower, which was made of wood, was opened in 1908. A man named Roland Pavey opened a pleasure garden on this high spot, with the tower being its main attraction. The tower was known as the White Tower or the Mystic Tower, and it was an added attraction to an already popular tourist spot.
Oh yeah, that's not bad, is it?
Roland was the son of a miller who inherited his father's business. The mill was situated down in the gorge just below this spot, but not only was Roland a miller, in his time he was also a cave explorer, a hotelier and a water diviner. For easy access to the top of this cliff and to allow exploration along the clifftop, Roland had already built steps, and these steps he had called Jacob's Ladder.
Okay, so this is Jacob's Ladder. 274 steps down to the bottom of the gorge. So let's go.
In the Bible, Jacob's ladder appears in Genesis chapter 28. Jacob dreams of a ladder reaching from earth to heaven, with angels ascending and descending on it. It's this account in Genesis that inspired Roland with this name.
Find this cafe that he suggested we meet at. I shouldn't miss it, to be honest. It's quite gorgeous, apparently. Okay, it's simply gorgeous. And it's currently closed.
I have met up with Joe, otherwise known as the Wessex Nomad. He's a fellow history fan, church crawler and YouTuber, and meeting him here for a cuppa is a very welcome addition to my walk.
So we've just been talking about Cheddar, and Joe's been telling me about this lovely place.
Yeah.
So would you like to tell them?
I grew up around here. I think my hometown's only like 20 minutes away. Coming here for school trips, coming here for family days out. And you know, when I got my first car, driving up down the gorge all the time. So yeah, it's a very special, sentimental place to me. I mean, well, that's Cheddar Gorge. I mean, Cheddar itself as a town is not that great.
The gorge is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, the gorge is amazing.
It's really lovely.
But Cheddar, the actual town, it's just suburbs full of boy races. So nothing too special. But Cheddar itself, Cheddar Gorge, sorry, is just spectacular. Never get bored of it after all these years.
I'm actually going to drive down it later.
Yeah.
Hopefully, work out how I can put the camera somewhere in my car.
Yeah.
So that they can see, because it is. I mean, I've been up the top, guys, but this drive is amazing. So yeah, hang on to the end of the video. There will be hopefully some footage of that. But yeah, it's a lovely place to grow up.
Yeah, beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
If you're, I've had that blessing of being born and raised in this part of Somerset. So yeah, something that's truly special to me. It really is.
As Joe and I hang out, let's take a closer look at some more history. Many of you are no doubt wondering if there is any link between the name of this place and a very famous cheese. And you would be correct. This is indeed the place where one of the world's most beloved of all cheeses was first created. And in fact, it is within the caves here in Cheddar that this cheese was, and still is, matured. Whilst cheddar cheese is now made all over the world, predominantly here in the UK, it is said that once upon a time, to be called cheddar, it needed to have been made within 30 miles of Wells here in Somerset. No one knows for certain just how far back cheese was made here, but Cheddar Gorge will always be the home of cheddar cheese.
We've just been talking about our upcoming collaboration, which we're going to be filming very, very soon, and we're both really excited about it.
Absolutely buzzing, stoked for it. It's going to be good.
It is going to be good. So yeah, go and check out Joe's channel. I will put a link in the description below, and I'm buzzing. I'm really buzzing. It's going to be great. It's going to be great fun.
Can't wait.
For those of you who missed my previous video on St Catherine's Chapel, I talked very briefly at the end about the history hike that I'm going to be doing with Joe in my home county of Dorset. And we are actually going to be filming this next week, so you guys are going to be seeing it very, very soon.
It is very, very warm, and this is a rather steep hill. So I am just leaving Cheddar behind, and I'm heading up the other side of the gorge. I have been in Cheddar now for about 3 hours. We had a really nice coffee. Well, Joe had a coffee. I had tea because I like tea. And then we had a little wander around, and then we had some lunch, and Joe has now gone. However, I'm going to have to stop, aren't I? However, it looks like I'm going to be meeting Joe after I finish my walk. Because he doesn't actually live that far away. So, and we're both free for the rest of the day, for the most part. So we've decided to get together again. And Joe might show me a Hillfort or something. I don't know, we'll go somewhere. So that was very nice to meet Joe. I mean, I've met him before. It's only the second time today that I've met him, but very, very much looking forward to doing our collaboration very soon. So yeah, we're talking about that. So, right, I'm just gonna have to stop walking. Oh, it is so hot today. Wow. Check these out. Sloe gin, anyone? Ooh. Oh, they look lovely. Right, side quest time. According to the lovely lady that I just spoke to, we get a cracking view of the gorge from over here. So I think it'd be rude not to, really, wouldn't it? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Wow.
I knew this side would have less in the way of spectacular views, but I think this spot has definitely made up for it.
Don't adjust your screens, it's still me. I'm just really hot and the sun was on my head, so I've covered my head. I was talking about Captain Jack Sparrow earlier, wasn't I? So now I've even got the look, so yeah. I just need a few more beads and dangly bits in my hair and I'll be there. I'm going uphill, literally it's just been uphill the whole way. Just down there are some caves. There's quite a lot of caves around here. There's one called Pig's Hole, one called Sow's Hole, and then there's another one coming up here called Bone Hole. Guess what they found in there?
In early 1838, a fox hunt was taking place in this area, and the fox, seeking refuge, ran into a cave. As they were searching for the fox, the human skeletons of 2 individuals were found. Later that same year, the first excavation took place, and there have been a number of excavations since. The remains of about 25 individuals have been identified so far, and as well as this, many animal bones were found. These remains are thought to date from the early Bronze Age to the Romano-British period, and possibly even into the Anglo-Saxon period. But no history trip to Cheddar Gorge would be complete without a mention of the most famous bones found here in the gorge. In 1903, the skeleton belonging to a male hunter-gatherer, believed to have died around 10,000 years ago, was found in Gough's Cave. Cheddar Man, as he became known, is the oldest nearly complete human skeleton that has ever been found here in the UK. According to the Natural History Museum, Cheddar Man died in his 20s. There is some debate over how he died though, and I was unable to get any conclusive information about that. A lesion on his skull could indicate death by violent attack, but some also say this could have happened during excavation. A bone infection could also be the cause. In 2018, based on DNA analysis and scientific information from Cheddar Man's skull, a facial reconstruction was created by artists Alphonse and Audrey Kennis. There have been many more discoveries in the caves here in this area. In fact, according to the Mendip Cave Registry, within a 2-mile-kilometre radius of the middle of Cheddar Gorge, there are a grand total of 59 caves.
Nearly at the end of the walk now, and I definitely need a nice cold drink. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous walk. But yeah, that last bit, that second half of the gorge was just like an oven. Oh, but it's well worth it though. Beautiful, beautiful walk. But the video's not over yet, guys. I'm going to drive down the gorge, and then yeah, it might be a little bit of footage at the end with Joe when I go meet him. So I'll catch you in a bit.
So this clip really does make use of that phrase, "It's the thought that counts." So here is some rather unremarkable footage of the bottom of the gorge and my dashboard. You're welcome. So with that in mind, I have decided that I'm going to come back and film a bonus video, which I will release as an extra, not as my regular video, and I will park up in various places here and get some much nicer footage for you. I will do that when I get back from my walk with Joe. And speaking of Joe and of bonus footage, here's a little footage from the Hillfort Joe took me to.
I'm going to try and get some footage, because there's that museum that have all the statues.
Right, I'm here with Joe again, and we've come to this rather interesting place. What is this place?
Right, so we're sitting now what is called Worlebury Woods. It's a woodland that was put here late 1800s. So, and this bit here, this is a Worlebury Hillfort. This is one of the first hill forts in the UK to be properly excavated, I believe.
Oh wow,
and
really?
Yeah, one of the first. That's one of the few that have been made using stone. You can see some of the original stones around us. Yes, the common story for Iron Age hill forts is that it got absolutely ramshacked by Romans. I mean, there's no evidence to say it was actually Romans that destroyed this place, but the skulls and other body parts that have been dug up around here all have got really like harsh wounds and whatnot, and it was around the time of the Roman invasion anyway, so yeah, it was Romans.
Wow.
See these pits?
Oh yeah.
And you can see like they're actually fortified. They're actually built.
Oh yeah, look.
Yeah, and these grains, tools, and human remains.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a stretch like over there. There's loads of them. Look over here.
Wessex Nomad has his own camera woman now. Look.
Yeah, so there's a pit there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Several pits here. These are all used in the hill fort, and there, grains, tools, and yeah, some actually had like basically pits of bones, basically.
Wow.
Little burial places.
I've never seen this on a hill fort before.
Yeah, it's a fascinating
really
place.
Interesting. Yeah.
I mean, like I said before, like these were actually fortified. You can actually see where they've actually built the stones into it. So it's not like a pit they just dug.
Yeah.
They've actually fortified it. Before these trees were put here, you could see all around you for miles. So, yeah, a really good location for a hill fort.
So that's where all the pits are. Gosh, look. Hello. Hello.
Jazzy, come on.
Gosh, yeah, look. That's nuts, isn't it?
I would like to thank Joe for taking part in this video and for showing me this fabulous and rather unusual hill fort that I had never heard of before. And Joe has actually filmed at both of the locations that I've been to today. He spent the night wild camping at Cheddar Gorge, and he's also made a video about this hill fort. So I will put links to both of those videos in the description below for you guys to check out. And of course, you will be seeing Joe here again very soon. There won't be a main video next week, guys, as I will be on the trail, but I am hoping to release a little something. If you're new here and you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, give it a like and come say hi in the comments. And I will be back again on Thursday, the 28th of August. See you all soon and thanks for watching.